Welcome to the E-Academy. This episode will focus on the BEWAVE Smart and Safe system, a solution aimed at providing comfort and safety to its users. Today, we're going to take a look at its structure. However, we won't use any devices. This time we'll focus on a few important topics illustrating the project. So let's start from the beginning. The main controller of the BEWAVE system is the Smart Hub. This is where we'll log on, or in other words, add further components of the system, such as wireless detectors, sirens, controllers, buttons, keypads, and key fobs. In total, a single Smart Hub can control up to 128 components. By the way, it's worth noting that all wireless BEWAVE devices communicate via the well-known and proven ABAX2 radio technology. The key advantages of this solution include two-way communication over 4 channels in the 868 MHz frequency band to ensure not only the reliable transmission of information, but also high immunity to interference. A high security standard of transmitted data due to use of the advanced AES-128 encryption algorithm. Long battery life thanks to the available power-saving mode. Extended operating range with some system components reaching up to 2,000 meters in open space. Wireless firmware updates performed entirely over radio without needing a wired connection, all without disrupting the system's ongoing operation. At the time of recording, BEWAVE offers 2 types of main system controllers. These are Smart Hub and Smart Hub Plus. What do they have in common? Well, both devices meet the Grade 2 high-level protection requirements defined by the EN 50131 standard. Both models come equipped with Wi-Fi and Ethernet communication modules, enabling interaction with the mobile app, support for push notifications, and reporting to monitoring stations or security providers. The main power source for the controllers is a 230-volt alternating current, or 110-volt main supply, depending on the region. In case of a power outage, backup is handled by a 3.6-volt, 18650 lithium-ion battery housed within the device enclosure. What makes Smart Hub Plus stand out is its integrated cellular phone module, supporting communication over 2G and 4G networks. As a result, this model offers the advantage of 2 additional notification paths. The first uses text messages. The other employs the so-called clip feature, which means the device can call a predefined number to signal an alarm. The same applies to event reporting. In the more advanced controller, this function can also operate via the cellular network. This allows for the setup of dual path reporting, in accordance with the EN 50136 standard. It's also worth noting that the device is equipped with 2 SIM card slots, allowing the use of SIM cards from 2 different mobile operators. If the connection with one network is lost, the system can automatically switch to the other SIM, ensuring continuous communication. Now, let's take a closer look at the internal structure of the controllers. In both models, removing the protective cover reveals the following components: tamper contact hidden in the enclosure slot, socket for the power supply cable, lithium-ion backup battery, battery insulation strip, which needs to be removed before powering the device for the first time, SD memory card, reset button access hole for hardware-based factory reset, push button used to enable or disable Wi-Fi access point mode, LAN socket for the Ethernet cable. Smart Hub Plus additionally features 2 previously mentioned SIM card slots. Alright, now I'll briefly describe the BEWAVE system structure. To begin with, it's important to note that you need the BEWAVE app installed on your mobile device to carry out any operation related to the system configuration, as well as to add and edit users or devices. It's available for Android and iOS systems, from version 11 onward in both cases. You can download the app for free from Google Play or App Store. As a result, neither BEWAVE system installers nor users need to use a computer or any other additional equipment, such as cables or converters, to establish a connection. Creating a site is reduced to just a few quick steps in the app, with an intuitive process for adding devices and assigning them to specific rooms, Considering the habits installers may have from working with the configuration and operation of traditional alarm systems and standard control panels, along with the use of the more industry-specific jargon, let me offer a brief explanation. In a nutshell, we can say that the role of a control panel in the BEWAVE is taken over by the so-called site. Partitions are represented by rooms within the site. In both cases, the device can be either a detector or another piece of system equipment, such as a relay controller. Let's take a look at the graphic, as it will help us understand the architecture of the system based on a single smart hub controller. The structure presented in the app can be described as a three-level model. The first or the highest level is the site. A single app can provide access to multiple sites. Switching between them is convenient and can be done anytime you want. What's more, when you have appropriate permissions, you can reconfigure each site directly from smartphone or tablet. The second level includes rooms, which are created as you add devices to the system. Each device you add must be assigned to a room within the selected site. Currently, you can create up to 50 rooms per site. The third or lowest level includes devices that have been previously assigned to rooms. As I mentioned at the beginning, you can add up to 128 of these devices. Note that when it comes to the number of devices in the system, there are some exceptions to this rule, but I'll cover those at another time. As you can see, the structure of BEWAVE, and specifically that of a single site, is not complicated, but straightforward and easy to navigate. Let's now talk about users. In the BEWAVE system, the master user serves as the administrator with full control over the system, including its reconfiguration, user management, and access to all available features and so on. What's more, a single system can have multiple administrators holding the same rights. Another type of user is the ordinary user, referred to as a normal user in the app. Users of this type can be assigned to the whole site or be restricted to selected rooms only. Additionally, these users can be granted different sets of permissions, such as controlling the protection mode or activating scenes. Alright, we'll talk more about the app and its capabilities in further episodes. And now to wrap things up, let me briefly highlight some key advantages of the BEWAVE system. You don't need a computer or complex software to configure the system. No special accessories such as connecting cables or converters are needed. Service and installation tasks are limited to a minimum to reduce installation time. System configuration and its further operation are intuitive and very quick. Many types of compatible devices performing automation and security functions at the same time are available. You can program the operation of the system based on specific time frames, for example, according to the astronomical clock or advanced time schedules. You have the ability to create scenes and routines easily. An advanced presence simulation feature is available. You have the option of alarm photo verification and on-demand access to photos from motion detectors with a built-in camera. The system automatically archives photos. You have access to extensive diagnostics. Various communication channels are implemented. The system offers so-called event reporting function. The system can be operated remotely from any location. Device firmware updates are automatic by default. And finally, it is possible to fully automate the system's operation. And finally, 3 key features that make BEWAVE stand out from other similar systems. The first is uninterrupted access to the system. Even if the internet connection or mobile network used by the Smart Hub goes down, you'll still be able to communicate with it. How? Just make sure your smartphone with the BEWAVE app is connected to the same Wi-Fi network as the Smart Hub or the access point it broadcasts. This allows you to control all functions of your BEWAVE system, like disarming protection, raising the shutters, or opening gates and doors. The second feature is its reliable and secure operation. BEWAVE runs on a decentralized infrastructure of independent servers using the MQTT protocol, which ensures stable and secure communication. Each Smart Hub is authenticated with a unique certificate, making it impossible to spoof or swap out the device. The third is a strong focus on user privacy. BEWAVE does not collect any personal user data. To operate the system, all you need is a unique login and password that you set yourself. In addition, all data transmitted through the servers, including system commands, video streams, and image captures from motion detectors with built-in cameras is secured with top-level encryption. We'll be sharing more about the BEWAVE system, including a detailed look at its various features in upcoming episodes. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and we hope you'll join us again for the next episode of the E Academy. See you then.